Hey everybody, it's Diana at Catherine Diana Studios, and I thought I'd open these so I can show you guys if you've thought about buying them or maybe haven't even seen them yet. They're at Michael's. I got these, I think 50% off. They might have been 40. But I think because I'm a rewards member, I had an extra something off of sale items. So, you know, extra coupons. So anyway, they're super cute. Some things I'm not gonna, use. They're a little too creepy for me, but that's fine. The other stuff is fine because I make dioramas, and I probably, well, they're on my Instagram, but they're kind of a ways back, a few years. I haven't made any in a while. Halloween ones anyway. But anyway, I thought I'd open them and kind of, I guess it's not really a review, but what the heck? Let's take a look and see. This one here is, what is this? I don't know. Oh, witch's lair, witch lair. Can you see that? So that's super cute. And I guess we'll do this one. They call it the haunted house. And this one here. Oops, do I need to go down a little bit? I think I might. There we go. And a haunted mansion, I guess, a little bit different name. So let's take a peek and see what they are, because I think it'd be fun to work on with some obviously older kids because there's smaller pieces in here. But let's take a peek and see what we got. Oops. All right, so this is kind of fun. Oh, it comes with some glue. Oh, they feel like plastic, but they're seem to be all right. It looks like a little sanding thing there. Piece of sanding paper. Here, some 3D items. So we've got, oh, cute little cat on the little ghosty. Let's see what we have here. Whoop. All right, so we've got us a cute little spider. And the little ghost, I guess, for the attic. And where'd the kitty go? There we go. Here's Kitty. Isn't that cute? You see that one? There we go. So that's cute. Oh, little carpets. I might have to iron that or something. And looks like little bits and pieces to connect things. I don't know what that's for. Oh, I guess this here is like for a potion bottle maybe. And you probably take one of the images and put it on there, glue it on there. So anyway, and they also have, the little library book nook things. Oh, that's cute. Look at that, the cup and the saucer. Can you see it that way? Bring it on up. That's cute. But they have the book nooks, the little things you can stick in your library, and they had that size too. So they're not all a big size. I ended up going with the bigger ones. Just because I don't have any space for in my libraries, my library or my living room or any other room where I have books. It's just they're full of books. So anyway, let's take a peek at. I mean, obviously here's all the wood bits and pieces, and it looks like that's really nice. Kind of the red. Can you see that? And then the darker colors, and looks like that might be for the floor. But I thought what I'd do is take a peek. Pretty easy instructions, it looks like. Cool beans. But this is what I wanted to see. What the images look like. If they're as clean and crisp as they should be. Sometimes when you buy these types of kits, or like faux tiles, oh, if they don't use a good printer, oh, they look terrible. So this is what I'm interested in. Oh, this isn't so bad. This is off. Okay, so that's kind of disappointing. Can you see? Let me put, I think I'm gonna have to go this way because I'm running, well, maybe I can do that. I'm running into the thing that holds up my camera. But can you see where the perforation is here? And so it cuts off the face. So that's disappointing. These are a little bit better. And no one's really going to look, I guess. I'll know it's there, so that'll bother me, but this isn't too bad. These are obviously for the walls. So that's pretty cool. And for the roof, that's pretty cool. So that's not so bad. So I'm liking that, except for that one little item where the perforation on the image is off. But other than that, that looks pretty cool. So there's, what was this one? This was the, oh, this is a book nook cake. Okay, so this one is a little more narrow, and it's called the Haunted, down here, the Haunted Mansion. You know what? Let me go ahead and not be in so much. The other thing is you're just going to see some of the mess over here and over here, where I've just got supplies where I've been working and stuff, because this is my workspace too. I have two workspaces. This is one of them, and the other one's on the other side. I have two tables that butt up to each other, and all my Halloween stuff is done on that table over there. Although I've been doing Halloween stuff over here too. So it's that time of year where you're doing lots and lots and lots. So all right, so that's pretty cool. There's that one. Let's take a look at this one. This has a lot of really interesting little bits and pieces in it, so I thought, well, that could be kind of fun. And you know, cold weather is coming. I think it's next week. Oh, okay, we've got some moss, and there's the pumpkin and the skull, and it looks like crossbones and a little ghosty and a book and jack-o'-lantern and another skull and a spider, and I don't know what else is in there, but some pretty cool stuff. Lights, awesome. Glue and sandpaper and such. I'm just going to put that there. And, you know, it's the wood pieces, so it's all right, but let's take a peek at these images. And we already know what the instructions pretty much are going to look like, so I want to make sure the images are good. Oh, now see, these images are great. Look at that. I'm going to get it out of this so it just isn't so reflective in your face. So these, I can already see the perforation is fine. See, look at that. How much better is that? Perforation goes all the way around where it should. Easy, stinking peasy. So there we go. So there's that one. Ooh, looks like I might try and come out. Looks like that's for doors and walls. And it's probably floors. Yeah, some other stuff. Like they have the little headstones and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to use those or not in this. I was just going to make it, you know, just like a little house. And, you know, I might even incorporate some of my own little doll furniture pieces that I have. I don't know. Depends on the size. And I may not even use the little headstones, or I may use them in something completely different. So, anyway, so that one's pretty good. And that one is called the Haunted House, or Haunted Mansion. No, it's the Haunted House. The Haunted Mansion was the book nook. So there we go. You can see that. So that's pretty cool. Make sure there's not too much glare there. And then the last one here is the little cute little witch's lair. You know, and I'm thinking, well, with the cooler weather coming, I can just, when it's cruddy and outside and I can't work in the garden, I can start working on some of these. And I always enjoy making little dollhouse diorama stuff anyway. I just haven't done them in a while, but oh, this is loaded with fun stuff. All right, let's see all kinds of cool things here. What do we got? Those are a little bit bent. Those are for windows, and it's got a big crease in it, so you may end up with something like that. That's a drag. All right, so we've got some flat back little crystals. But let's see here. Looks like we have us a little froggy. Oh, and a lantern. And some little bottles. And pumpkins. And another bottles. And a little bone. Another little perfume, or, well, potion, I guess. Bottles. And cauldron. And let's see, we've got spiders. Got some webs. And actual jack-o'-lanterns here. Ignore the little doggy that we're babysitting. and another something on the stove. What is that? Does that have a stove there? I don't know what this is. Looks like a cauldron with something in it. Skeleton, a crow or a raven probably, and some little candles, I guess, and some speedy spiders. So that's pretty cool. Awesome. And let's take a peek at the images. I'm not really sure how to get a crease out of this because it's, I don't know if it's acetate. It doesn't quite feel like acetate. Might be just plastic of some sort. This one doesn't have a crease, but this one, as you can see, definitely does. So I don't know how to get that out of there. So I'm gonna have to Google that and see if there's some way to, oh, well, I just did that and that helped a little bit. It's not perfect, but you know, I'm not sure what if it's for the window or I think it's for this little mirror piece that's on there. So, you know, I could stick some spider webbing across it or something to make it less noticeable, I guess. All right, so we've got, you know, the wood pieces. Oh, and the tree, because the tree's like this on the inside. Isn't that cool? And let's take a look at the images. What do we got here? Do we have images? Oh, couple of little brooms. That's cute. Instructions. Maybe we don't have, well, uh-oh. They must be here. There they are. I was like, where'd they go? Okay. Not a lot here for this one. Be a little bit easier to put together, I think. The little tile pieces for the floor, I guess, is what that would be, and I'm not really sure exactly. Yeah, those are stuck in the floor too, and looks like the drawers. I don't know. And then, oh no, this is the tile. So what's that for? Interesting. I'm looking for it, and I don't see it. Oh, book covers. There we go. Those would be the books. These here would be books, and those would be the tiles for the floor. So that's pretty good. Kind of a creepy image there. I can live without. It's like, no thanks. I'm not into the creepy Halloween. You know, it's not my thing. I like the traditional colors, and I don't mind, you know, the little witch stories and stuff that we hear about, and or, you know, see in the movies and stuff. That's all right. But you get into the creepy stuff and the really spooky stuff, I'm like, nah, I'm out. I'm good. Thank you very much. So anyway, so cute. So that's what it will look like. And let's see, this one was, are they all $34.99? Yeah, they're all $34.99. And when they're 40% off or 50% off, or if you're a Michaels member and you get that coupon, that's like an extra 10 or 20% off of sale items. I love that. It's what it pays to be a rewards member. You know, sometimes you walk in and you'll get stuff that's 70% off, current stuff, if they have it on sale for 40 or 50, and then you get an extra 10 or 20 off. It turns out to be a pretty darn good deal. So anyway, so there you go. So something fun to do with the kids, or for yourself, like for me. I'm going to have my husband. He'll probably enjoy doing some of this too. So something for us to do when the rains come back, which will be soon, and it'll be dreary. I think tomorrow's our last warm day, so, whoops, and that one just went right behind my chair. Here we go. So anyway, if you haven't seen them and you thought about them, now you can kind of get an idea of what they all look like. And I hope that, you know, and there's all kinds of other styles too. It's not just these. These are just the ones that I chose. There's like, at least as of about a month ago when I bought these, they've been kind of sitting over here on the floor. There were probably 7 or 8 different styles, I think. There was a wide variety to choose from. So go check it out. And each Michaels store that I've gone to, they've been on an end cap. At one store, they were on an end cap near the ribbons. So kind of in a really unusual place. I didn't expect them there. And then at the other store, where were they? I'm not sure if they were with the Halloween stuff or not. I don't think they were. They were in a drive aisle, you know. Yeah, that's where they were. They're in a drive aisle, you know, where they have the things that the kids can paint and stuff, that kind of things. So that's where they were. So they could be in a different place. So maybe when you walk into your local Michael's, ask someone, bleh, untie my tongue, you know, kind of where they are, and they'll send you to them, and you can check them out. So anyway, so there you go. So I hope you all are having a great day. It's Friday. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe and take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.